Okay guys, let's quickly do this. Let me show you how you can make a birthday flyer. Very simple, and this is very impressive. Let's quickly run it. Go to our PSCC. So when we get there, we are going to bring this background of a thing, okay? So import this background. After that, you go to the layer, photo layer, go to the gallery, then you import all these elements one after the other. So let's take it for instance, I want to bring this. Okay, so after bringing this, I need to blur it a little bit to make perfect, but not that kind much, right? So once I do that one, I will merge the two together. And how do you merge? You just tap merge visible. So excuse. So after you're able to do that, then you go back to heading back to your gallery, go to the Pixellab, your folder, then I'm bringing this, okay? So after you be able to bring this, you do the same thing. So you can increase this a little bit, make it more obvious. Okay, perfect. So you can merge it, follow the previous process, just flat down or merge visible. So we'll quickly rush back to our gallery to import the next one. So let's say we have this, okay? So when we import this, the next thing we need to do is to follow the previous process. You can see. So I really need to turn this to that. Don't want it to be too much. So don't forget to merge it as well. Don't forget to merge visible. So once you do that, we're still heading back to the gallery to import the next one. Okay, perfect. So I've already drawn those shapes. Very simple. Okay, so I just use a perspective to achieve all that. So you are going to blend this a little bit, but not that kind much, right? So once you place this one like this, so we're going to merge that one too. Now we are good to go. Okay, or we might not merge, we just save it automatically. And then after saving, it's not going to our gallery. Click on move out, save to the gallery, select the kind of a format, tap on what you want to save and you click OK. So now that we have achieved that, then the next thing we need to do, we will finish the whole work inside our Pixellab. So I'm heading to the Pixellab. I will import what I just manipulated completely to my gallery, to my Pixellab. So I will go back to the gallery. Then the next thing I need to do is to bring this one in. Sorry, bring this one in, but hide it. Then still go back to the gallery, bring the second image, which we are going to use. We'll go to relative size, position it well, just as perfect as this. So after you reposition, we're going to readjust it. Okay, so once you readjust, you will have something of this nature. Okay, perfect. So you can actually lock now. So after you lock that, we need to just do some kind of a manipulation. So we'll position this one here while we go to the color, change the color to black. So you can see, right? So after changing the color to black, we are going to reduce the opacity a little bit. So while we have the whole stuff being locked, okay, we have the whole stuff being locked, then we're still heading back to our gallery. So I need a shadow. So I'll go to my Canva. So bringing this shadow. So I will increase the size. Sorry. Just use the relative size. Then after using that, we'll position that here. So now we're making sense. So once we are able to do that, another thing that we need to do, I need to just copy this, reposition it here. I need to reposition it here. So once I'm able to do that, I have to copy. So after copy reach, I will change this color back. Okay, so changing the color back, reduce it. So we'll have this kind of results, which is perfect, right? So you can still copy. After copy, we position this here. We can reduce the opacity to 65. While we copy this, reposition it here. Okay, perfect. So now we can lock everything. So after locking the whole thing, then the next thing we normally do is to go to the shape area, then having this one being positioned here. Okay, perfect. So after you position that here, then we need to just do a kind of a manipulation around there. We'll make it to be cool. A kind of a manipulation. So you have to position it very well, perfectly here. So we need to just lock. So when you lock that, then we're heading back to the gallery. We need to bring some stuff. So take it for instance, I need this particular shadow. So this black one. So I need to paint the floor. So it should have something like this. Then I will go to opacity, reduce the opacity a little bit for it. So after I'm able to do that, I will copy. So once I copy that one, perfect, I will position it here. Then I will have the whole stuff being locked. Okay, good. So the next thing we need to do at that junction is to copy. So once we copy, we'll position that here. Then we'll make sure that we'll lock it. Okay, cool. Now that we are able to achieve that, then we can move in with the design in particular. So what else do we need to do? So we quickly need to do. So we just need to do next. We'll go back to the gallery. So import this particular flower. So when you import the flower, just have it sneaking here. Okay. So we're bringing it here a little bit. Okay, perfect. You can see where I positioned that. So you need to sneak it, just sneak it here. So a little bit. So once you position that one there, then the next thing we need to do is to have a lock. Okay, perfect. But there is one thing that we can quickly do to make that one work. Okay, so we need to hide this, hide the flower. So we have to quickly save this. Okay, because I need to blow the flower. So after saving it, we'll run the whole stuff using PSCC. Okay, so let it save. So after saving, go back to PSCC. So on getting to PSCC, we import what we just saved as a background. Okay, so after importing it, then the next thing we need to do is to go and bring the flower as a layer. So when you bring the flower as a layer, you reduce the size a bit or increase, then you have a position around there. Perfect. So after that, you go to blur, then you blur it a little bit. Okay, don't let it be too much, but just have a kind of a style of blurring. So once you do that, make sure that you save, then you forward it out to the gallery as PNG as well. So once you are able to do that, then the rest are so simple. So we're waiting for it to save. Then we'll move to our Pixellab application. So what we need to do here, after moving into Pixellab application, I'm going to delete everything. Okay, I'm going to delete it. It's no longer needed. So I will just bring what I just saved now as a kind of a background. Then I will enable this. Then you can see what we achieve. So after that, I will have to stretch this. reposition this. Okay, and to make that one work, I don't actually agree with this. Okay, I don't actually agree with it. So what I will do next is bringing this one down. So when you bring this one down, you have this at the back. Okay, perfect. There's something I want to quickly do. Just be watching. There's a kind of a background I want to use. So I will refer back to this background. So after referring back to that background, I could be able to add this. So which means I return to original stuff because this image are not working. So once I'm able to do that, I will try as much as possible to reposition this here. The image are not working. So I just want it to have a kind of a touches. Then I will bend. Bend it. Okay, cool. Perfect. So after that has been done, then the next thing I will do, I will make sure that I lock this. Then I can finish the whole stuff. So I will move to this particular area. That is where we're going to finish the whole stuff. So I have to copy this. So when you copy, you enable everything to be bold, increase the size, then have it here. Okay, cool. And then we'll move to where we want to write the wishes. Mm, Let me adjust the flower a little bit. The flower should be adjusted a little bit. Okay, so the flower is adjusted, but okay. So we put the birthday wishes now. So we have happy birthday, happy birthday. So that should be here. So it should be here. So I'll smuggle that down here. So what we need to do next is after putting that here, we put the name the under. Then we have to copy it as well and put um, 023 02 24. So we are going to move this. Just use the relative size. So we're going to position that here, very bold. Now we're making sense, right? So the next thing I need to do is go to the font. So we'll look for the perfect font that we can use for this happy birthday. Let's see. So you can put so let's look for better fonts. Okay, so after we made that one, then we put the finishing touch to everything. Sorry. So after putting the happy birthday, just a little bit, then we are going to put the name underneath. So very simple. We are putting the name underneath. So put this here. Then look for the perfect font for that. Okay, cool. So at this juncture, we are going to put a kind of a line here. Okay. Okay. So now just bring this one down a little bit. Bring it down. Bring it down. Then go to the color. Change the color. Use the color picker. So we use color picker. Tap the color from here. Okay. Then position that there. Okay. And this could be under. Okay. Then the next thing we need to do is to do the same thing. Then we'll change the color to red. Okay, perfect. So now what we need to do next is to tap on the flower. So when you tap on the flower, you position the flower here. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Then we can edit this. Okay, cool. So now we're done with everything. So what we need to do next is to go to, we have it saved first. So after saving, we'll go to our PSCC again, head into gallery. Okay, so heading back to the gallery, then go and bring an image. Okay, so bring something like this. Go to blending, then overlay. So let's see how you look. Multiply, darken, lighten the screen. What about if I reduce this? Guys, this should be cool. Okay. Okay, then the next thing we need to do, so let's go back. Then we should just position this around there. Okay. Let's say we have fade that look exactly like this. Then we use overlay by reducing the size. Okay, it's still warm and cool. Then we'll go to here where we have glow. We increase the glow. Let's see with red or yellow. We increase the glow. Then we'll go to let's say we reduce the noise. Let's see check. I like the cough. I go to sharpening. So we sharp the stuff. Then the next thing we need to do is to shadow. Okay, cool. And the next thing we do is have it save. So now we're done with everything, and this is just a simple tricks on how you can make a birthday flyer on your Android smartphone. Thanks for watching, guys. God bless you.